Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies, in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she floats through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free, she lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies, in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside. She's the Libra queen, balanced and sweet. With every smooch she gives, it's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooches, giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies, in the kingdom we fly. With love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies, keep soaring high. With Creole butterfly, love will never die. Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold. With Creole butterfly, it's a story to be told.
Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, this is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where women are beautiful and the horses are fast. Our horses are beautiful and women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy quinceañera to Lottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. I'm the Oprah of the smooches, so you get a smooch, everybody gets a smooch. Now, I'm aware that there's a lot of people on across different sectors that I watch. I've tried to visit everybody. I've been to Zara, I've been to Respectfully M, I've been to Charlie, my sister from another mister, I've been to Verbal Assassin, I've been to I know I'm missing one person that I actually went in and sat for a little bit up in the sky. Anyway, Rodney. Smooches to all of y'all. Okay. I'm like, Lord, today everybody's on. What's going on, Zero? Hey, boo. Thank you for dropping down. Yes, Libra season, what you talking gang. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened today. So I might have to alter what I was going to talk about because I usually pull it up on my one computer and then I find it on the one that I have to talk to you guys on. Well, y'all know I had a cat, right? Keyword HAD, had a cat. And this cat loved the wire of my computer for some reason, okay? And no matter how often, I told y'all this wasn't a normal cat. No matter how often I took her away from the cord or whatever, she still would find her way back with this cord. Now, before y'all say she needs toys, she's got toys. The cat was just weird. Okay, I've had cats before. This wasn't my first one. She was just demonic. Okay, forget what she said. Anyway, Just like that day I told y'all that I had separated my mail that came in and all that stuff. And I put certain things, certain where I got file systems and everything, right? And I told y'all how she opened up her mouth, got up on her two legs, opened up her mouth, pulled the whole stack down, looked at it, and ran. Okay? Make it make sense. So today, as I got a call, I'm sitting here doing what I do, and I'm putting my stuff together on this computer so I can be efficient with you guys. She decides she's going to reach up, grab the monitor cord with her mouth, and pull it to the ground, look at it, and then ran off. So I have no monitor now. Computer, no monitor. Let that sink in. So now, eventually, because I can't do it right now, I got things that I'm doing where my money's allocated at. But my monitor is gone. I tried to fix it. I tried to, it's gone. It's just black. It don't come on. It don't do anything. So yes, since my monitor's gone, the cat's gone. Okay? I was gonna wait until tomorrow. Now you causing me money? Oh no, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. So bye bye. And am I sorry? Hell no. Excuse my language, but that's how I feel. Hell no. I'm glad she gone. Wish I had went on and got rid of her early. You know. But yeah, I'm done. I don't want no more cats. None. No more. And for me to say that, this cat must have really have done something to me. I don't want any more. I'm just gonna go and get me a little puppy, and me and my puppy, we gonna deal with each other. I don't want no more cats at all. So anyway, that's what has happened. So let me see if I can be efficient with this one as much as I can. So give me some grace, y'all, okay? Because I really had everything was set it up and and things of a jigger and all this and stuff. Okay. So let me start with the video first. Now, yesterday, I was going to share this with you guys, and I didn't get a chance to because I got wrapped up in what I was saying and didn't get a chance to do it. So let me share this with y'all. We're going to start with the Beyonce first, okay? Because that's more simpler. And listen, if you can read it, read it. But if not, listen to the lyrics, okay? This one's from the halftime show. And I can't see if y'all can see it because I don't have a monitor. I'm sorry, okay? The monitor on my other computer, I just told y'all what happened. So if you can't see it, I apologize ahead of time, okay? Okay, here we go. Let's go.
Fire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gonna pay no penny. Yeah. Wildfire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gonna pay no penny. Yeah. Wildfire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gonna pay no penny. Yeah. Wildfire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gonna pay no penny.
Did y'all hear that? Wildfire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gonna pay no Fannie Mae. Now, the Los Angeles fire are burning them house down. Wildfire burning those house downs, and the insurance company said they're not paying for it. Again, this was during the halftime show. This is her lyrics and her songs, right? And the song that she sings. This is so, to me, apocalyptic. It's weird, but thank you for sending this to me. Let's listen to it one more time. Like I said, I just wanted y'all to hear that, right? Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Wildfire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gonna pay no penny.
Yeah. Shout out to Yaya too. Look, since she said Yaya, shout out to Yaya. I ain't seen Yaya on these streets. I hope she's doing okay. Yes. Okay. So what is the next thing? I can't even read on my other computer what else I was going to talk about. I'm going to do the murder in a few minutes. Did I even pull that over here? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go on and get into that. This is a story about Tierra. Okay. And I just got questions. Let me bring this up. Okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. I think y'all can see it. I hope y'all can. I'm so frustrated right now. I promise you, I'm so frustrated. I thought I still had a monitor here that I could hook up because I've had like two. I had to buy me two computers back to back, and I thought I had a monitor still here, but it don't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for it and see. I have to get my son to look for it. Come on. Okay, there we go. We could see that, right? All right. Okay, let's go. And of course, this is gonna take forever. I swear I cannot be great today. Let's see. Let's see. I swear this is not going. I really right now do not like cats. If your name is Cat anything, if you Katrina, if you Catlina, I don't like you either right now. Just because your name starts with a K-A-T or C-A-T. Give me 5 minutes. It's still trying to come up. It's not me though. That's not my internet because my internet wouldn't even be moving. This is the news feature. So let me stop this and try again. Hold on. I got a lot of things saved on that desktop. Oh, y'all, I got important stuff saved on that desktop. Mm. I won't even be able to retrieve it. That is so messed up. That is man. Oh, the more I'm thinking about it, the more pissed I'm getting. Oh my god, I should have gave away that cat a long time ago. I swear, I swear, I swear. I'm kicking my own self in the butt listening to my son. Well, at least wait till the winter's over. That way, you know how mice try to come around the house, and if we do give one, which we never really do, but if we do, she can catch it. I'm like, all right, now I don't listen to him, then I'm a computer. I'm without a computer. I can't even listen to my outros. I was listening to them. Can't even listen to them now. All my stuff is saved on that computer. Stop. And then I can't even see the desktop. I'm frustrated. I'm so frustrated. Y'all just don't know. Computer on, no screen. None. Screen just as black as it want to be. Mm. If you don't play this time, I'm moving on because I'm like I said, I'm already frustrated, and this is making me more heated. And what's so funny? It was playing before I came on because I wanted to make sure I could hear it correctly and everything. And I put it up on my other screen. It was playing on there until that demonic cat decided that she wanted to play whatever and pull my whole computer thing down. And thought you wasn't going up out of here. Somebody done told you wrong. Yeah, I'm really pissed. You just don't know. When something start causing me money, it's gotta go. I'm more faithful to me than I am an animal. I'm sorry. For all you animal lovers, y'all could have had her. I've been trying to ship her off to people. Didn't nobody say they wanted her. So to the shelter she went. In the snow. Some things you just make a trip for. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna keep messing with that. That's frustrating me even more. Okay, so let's exit out of there. So, y'all seen the name. If you want to look up the story, you can. Something happened to her April 16, 2023. And I was going to talk about it. What happened is she actually got into a kerfuffle with her friends, not fighting her friends, but somebody jumped her and her friends were standing there looking. And she got mad that her friends wouldn't jump in. I would too. Y'all see me getting jumped and y'all just going to stand there and look. And y'all my friends, not my acquaintances, not my coworkers, my supposedly friends. And I get whooped at a club or outside of a club where I get put out and all this and stuff. And I'm so pissed, I walk away and leave all my stuff. Does that even sound natural? I ain't gonna be that man. I ain't gonna take my phone and my wallet. I'll be like, get my stuff, and I'll walk out, But to just walk off and you don't take none of your stuff, and then they find you later in a ditch, deceasables. Now, something happened with that. What's going on, the Ham Show? Hey, boo. Yeah, so something happened with that. And they're still trying to figure out to this day. It's going on a year, y'all. It was in April, I think 16, 2023. Her name is Tiara Strand. I'm sorry, Tiara Strand. And so right now they're still trying to figure out what happened. And supposedly they was trying to ask the friends and they wouldn't really answer no questions. It's really funny. I was talking to my friends last night, but it's really funny that that people so-called friends is the ones that's causing them more heck than anything. That people are coming up murdered and missing behind being with friends. That's why I said it could be some people in your immediate circle that be jealous as a mother of you, or your blessings or whatever's going on with you, and they won't even, you don't even know it. So yeah, when y'all get a chance, go take a look, at that story. And yeah, it was something else I wanted to talk about. Let me see. I said Beyonce, we did that. Tiara Strand, the Erda lady, we did that. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. Lord bless me, child. I'm so mad, y'all. I'm trying to calm down. I swear for I'm mad. Y'all just don't know. And what's so funny, I saw it happening. Before it happened, I saw it happening. And that phone call came. When that phone call came, I answered the phone. It was about a dentist procedure that I'm trying to price and have. And when I answered that phone, that thing decided that it would be the right time to just go ahead and pull my computer off. Okay, let me see. And then it happened. Okay. I already talked about that. Okay. I'm just gonna go to this, and then after this, we'll be out of here. Shoot. Cause now my spirit ain't even in the thing of even doing this. Hey, Today Forever Boo. Hey. Okay, y'all. So one of the things that I have been talking to you guys about um is fallen angels and things of that nature. And you all are not the only people that I actually talk to. I told you I got audience and people that I cover and things like that, right? And so when I talk to you guys about things like that and people find it somewhere, I hear somebody else talking about it, they always send it to me so that I can know that there's other people that is, picking up on it, that is other people that's, saying this or that too, that you're not the only one, right? So I appreciate that because it lets me know that you guys are paying attention. And so when you hear it, it's not the first time that you heard it, and you want me to know that I'm not by myself. So I appreciate that. So I'm getting ready to show you this. It's something else that somebody sent me about marriage. I don't know if I should show you that first. I'm going to show you that first. Let's go. It's just a small, like a minute video or a minute and a half video that somebody sent me about marriage, which is something I heard a long time ago, but I didn't actually hear it broke down like this. Okay. So, this is good to know for when I get remarried. Seriously, this is really good to know. So I'm going to play this. Give me one moment. I want y'all to hear this. See what y'all think. Okay. I didn't know this. I promise you. And I love finding out stuff I don't know because it makes me dig in even the more. It does. Okay. So I hope y'all can see it. Again, I don't know if you can see it or not. So just bear with me. If you can't see it, I hope you can hear it. All right. Okay, here we go.
I'm going to teach you something they definitely don't want you to know about. When two people get married, you receive a marriage license, right? And it's issued by the state. But did you know that every marriage license issued in the United States comes with a blueprint? And the blueprint is set up just like this. It's in a triangular formation. At the top, you got the state. At the bottom corner, you have the wife. The other bottom corner, you have the husband. Now, notice the state to the husband has a broken line. A broken line in a blueprint means it bears no weight. Now, you'll notice the line drawn from the husband to the wife. Broken line. Has no authority, bears no weight. But the line drawn from the state to the wife, solid, unbroken line. It means that the state is the husband to the wife. And the husband is actually just a third wheel. Now you can maybe start to make sense as to why typically so many men are getting obliterated in family court, because Big Daddy State is protecting its wife. And they laugh all the way to the bank. But there's another method you can do if you still want to get married. When you get married, you document your name and your wife's name and the witnesses in the Bible. You record your names inside the cover of the Bible. Then you take the Bible, you go to a judge, legally will document, and you are now legally married. And you remove the state completely. This is how you obliterate the system, okay? That's how you get rid of all this mess. I'm going to teach you.
I didn't know that. Did you all know that you actually can have witnesses put it in? I know during slavery time they did that as well. I didn't know that you can put it in the Bible, have your witnesses and things that you all can write it in the Bible and then take it to a judge and they'll make sure it's whatever. I never knew that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it takes me back to how, like I said, I've heard this before, like especially during slavery, and then a couple of people have done that to keep their benefits, which is wild to me. And I ain't gonna tell their name, but I know a couple that's married. The woman gets disability, the husband works full time, right? I mean, we know they're married, but I was like, how is that possible? Because normally, if you are guaranteed like disability benefits, but your spouse work, most of the time they'll deny you because your spouse works, right? So it just tripped me out, and they were like, we did it a legal way, but I'm not gonna shoot my foot off by telling you and nobody else. And I get that. But when you say stuff like it makes people ask you questions like, how'd you do that? Because basically what the law is. When somebody wanted to marry me, they were investigating because they get disability, and they were investigating if the spouse works or whatever. Would I still get my disability or whatever? And they were told no, that their disability would get cut. That's wild, right? And it only changed like it during the Bush era, because at first, even the person would be able to, be added to your disability. They would get more money because it's two people now instead of one. And if they got disability, they both will be able to get their disability. So that's how people was, still married, both parties getting disability and still living in their house and all that. Well, when the Bush era came in, he thought he was doing something grand and changed it. But this was one of those changes that, again, I told you they make these silent changes. This was one of those changes that they made, like they put something else in front of you and changed it without you voting on it, and then said, voila, this is the change. And when you went like, wait a minute, it wasn't like in last month or last year. Yeah, well, it was changed on this date. Just like the food stamp thing has changed. The EBT thing has changed. The amounts and everything has changed, right? One of the people that I know was getting, like, I think she said 260 or something a month by herself, and she's disabled, was getting 260 a month food stamps. Well, she called because it's been changing, and she called and she was like, "You wouldn't believe what they said when I called." I'm like, "What they say?" She said, "Why come they told me come January it's even gonna be $100 less?" I said, "Wait a minute, you only getting two something, food's going up. Eggs is $9. You know?" She's like, "Yeah, the government changed it. They feel like the person of one don't need that many stamps." Yeah. Anyway, I know a couple like that too, Murray, but the wife is getting benefits under her maiden name. Oh, okay. What's up, Shaker Boo? Hey, don't y'all forget to subscribe to The Ham Show and Shaker. And I think somebody else was in here. Anyway, they are content creators there, and their content is awesome, okay? At least go give them a like, a view, and all of that type of stuff. I be in the sky. Because I visit so many people's channel, y'all, I be in the sky. I'm like, oh my God. Like I told y'all how many people I visited today. I think it was 6 people. I was in the Hood Show. I was in Charlie. I was in Respectfully M, Rodney, Zara. Is somebody else I'm missing? Because I started seeing all these people was on. I'm like, dang, I support all these people. I'm like, I can't stay. So, look, I had just missed Shaker because I saw she was on. I just missed her. I'm like, dang, man. So I be trying to hit all of y'all. I promise y'all I do. If I don't, I usually go back. Ronnie Q. I usually go back and look at the replay, and I leave a little message up under there or whatever to let you know, or either I like the video, and let you know that I did watch your replay. So I be trying, y'all. Don't count it against me, for real. I be trying to support everybody. I got. Hey, won't you share some with me? Shoot, share some with me. But yeah, y'all. So that's kind of crazy. Okay, so we talked about that. Hold on. Hold on. This is my son. Wait a minute. All right. So anyway, I don't know. I was just in some. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? This is how I used to think. Okay. Once upon a time, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is just a story. Okay. All right. That's why I got allegedly up here. I'm gonna tell y'all this story. Once upon a time, there was a person, and this person was working. Okay. This person worked about 40 hours a week. But this person also had a wonderful boss, right? And this boss was like, she was going to write this person a letter saying they work between 18 to 22 hours a week. Moving on. Okay. So, and how this person felt was the fact that, well, they stick up everybody else. The people that work real hard don't get no breaks, and all this and all that. So why not get it while you can get it? Okay. And, not saying that was right or wrong, and I ain't going to tell y'all who it was, but, Anyway, move forward. So, there are some people that I support. You know how people say, stick it to the man. I support, but hey, when you get closer to God, you tend to do things the right way. you know, your old nature passes you by, and old things that would have been acceptable a long time ago. You start to know, no, we're gonna wait. We're gonna do it right. That's the only thing sometimes that get me. Cause some things I can handle. Do you hear me? Some things I can do myself, and it's like, okay, if you do it, so it's like, oh, okay, all right. Anyway, move on. I keep saying that right. So this is something I want to show y'all real quick. It's only a 2-minute video, and this is backing up exactly one of the things that I was talking to you guys about, right? So hold on one moment. I'm pulling it up. Ba 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 ba. I think I want to color my hair. I think I do, yeah. I told you I do some drastic every major turn of the season, like the first of the year, June, around that time I do something drastic. This June I cut it all off. So the little fuzz that's growing back, I think I want to dye it. I think I want it to be auburn or maybe streaks of blonde, something of that nature. Okay, so I talked to you guys about the SEX and I talked to you guys about something else. So I'm going to bring up this real quick and then we're going to end with the SEX, okay? Because part of it I knew, because I told you I was going to come back and do a live next week on incubus and succubus. So part of it I knew, but the other part I did not know, okay? So some of you all may have heard this right here when I'm going to play, but it's backing up some of the things that I've said. He said, "My, hey, what is it? The hell show? Let me see. Okay, I must be blocked by Auntie Kwani because everybody be seeing her and I don't see her. She was in Jay Wilson's and I didn't see her. So I understand, honey. Block me away, baby. Block me away. Block me. Hold on.
Just plunges in absolute chaos. There's literally women giving birth to giants because of angels. But my question is, what did they even do here on Earth? There's this thing called the Dead Sea Scrolls. They found this in a cave. This thing is 2,000 years old. And in one of these pages, it really focuses on the fallen angels. And this blows my mind every single time because this is called the Book of Giants. In this book, it talks about how the angels bring both knowledge and havoc. The angels exploit the fruitfulness of the earth. Now, when I hear this, I think they were building empires. I mean, could you imagine a city built by angels? But that's not even the most interesting thing, because there is this one sentence. It talks about the angels taking 200 animals from all species and genetically modifying them. Now, this is insane because how would they even know about genetic modification if there wasn't technology back then? Or maybe there was. It even says right here, from every animal, from every bird for miscegenation. Miscegenation means crossbreeding. It's genetics. It's the highest form of science. It kind of begs the question that maybe we once had advanced technology back then. The angels were making their own creations. They were playing God. And that just begs one question. What would a fallen angel ever want to make? This is so scary. After the angels
Told y'all. Hold on, y'all, one moment. I had asked y'all to hold on. I was talking to my son. Okay, y'all. So let me pull this up. We almost at the end. It's already. So what do y'all think? What do you think about that? Because that is something that I had told you guys about. So let's do it one more time.
Came down from heaven, the world just plunges in absolute chaos. There's literally women giving birth to giants because of angels. But my question is, what did they even do here on Earth? There's this thing called the Dead Sea Scrolls. They found this in a cave. This thing is 2,000 years old. And in one of these pages, it really focuses on the fallen angels. And this blows my mind every single time, because this is called the Book of Giants. In this book, it talks about how the angels bring both knowledge and havoc. The angels exploit the fruitfulness of the earth. Now, when I hear this, I think they were building empires. I mean, could you imagine a city built by angels? But that's not even the most interesting thing, because there is this one sentence. It talks about the angels taking 200 animals from all species and genetically modifying them. Now, this is insane, because how would they even know about genetic modification if there wasn't technology back then? Or maybe there was. It even says right here, from every animal, from every bird, for miscegenation. Miscegenation means crossbreeding. It's genetics. It's the highest form.
Remember I told y'all about the crossbreeding? I said that's the reason. That's basically the reason. Well, not the main reason, but one of the main reasons why God commissioned Noah to build the ark, that he was going to flood the world, because Cain's kids had started to, and the offsprings of his kids, fallen angels and stuff, had started to crossbreed. And I told y'all, remember I came back and told y'all that a cat, God, for days, since we're talking about cats today, is a crossbreed, okay, that is actually, it's considered a reptile because of the eyes slit. And only eyes that slit are reptilians, okay? No other animal, no matter who you look at, if you look at a dog, a lion, things like that, their eyes do not slit. Okay, so a cat is actually a crossbreed. And that's why in Pharaoh times, if you see any animal that sits next to them, it's a cat. Okay, because they said cats were reincarnated, right? That they wasn't just cats. So, I wanted you all to hear that part again as well.
Form of science, it kind of begs the question that maybe we once had advanced technology back then. The angels were making their own creations. They were playing God. And that just begs one question. What would a fallen angel ever want to make? This is so scary.
Okay, so let me come back over here where y'all. Oh, I hate I know. Hey, Catherine. Okay, Catherine, I just made an exception. I like you, okay? You didn't hear my story about the cat. And I said anybody with cat in their name, I don't like you right now. But I like you, Catherine. So, oh my goodness. Let me see, Catherine, you had me over talking to you. Oh, okay. So yes, y'all. So that's crossbreeds. Crossbreeds. I told you one of the reasons why, like I said, God, cleansed the earth with Noah is because Noah's family was the only pure breed left. Noah and his family. And then there was some animals that was made by the man upstairs and hadn't been touched by the fallen angels and stuff like that. So those was the animals that God allowed on the ark. Remember, he didn't take all animals on the ark. That's a misconception. Go back and read that book. Okay, go back and read the book where Noah's in it. He actually tells you the animals that restarted the earth with them. Okay, so yes, there was some that went on 2 by 2. That was for mating purposes. All right, but then there was another set that went on was to feed some of the animals. Then there was some animals that didn't make it on the ark at all. Some breeds didn't make it on the ark at all. Okay, so I always ask people, and I ask this question, and I'm gonna ask it here, and I'm not gonna tell the answer yet, but I'm gonna ask this question: where did chicken come from? Don't say another chicken, duh. But where did chicken come from? Just think about that. Okay. Anywho, moving forward. It was something else I was going to ask you guys. And one of the reasons also, I know y'all know about Daniel when he talks about the three hooves in the foot, and he breaks down the animals that we actually should not be eating per biblical days. But when Christ came, he fulfilled the law. He didn't cancel it. I got rid of it. He fulfilled it. Man, I just read it the hell show. See, I knew you weren't gonna act right. Okay, he just canceled. I mean, he didn't. He just fulfilled it, meaning that what would kill us won't kill us, or what would send us to hell won't send us to hell. Basically, So, because back then, honey, God was killing kids. Do you hear me? You better go read on that. He was killing kids, God Himself. Okay. So, with all y'all be talking about, God won't. Yes, He was too. He did it then. He'll do it again. You better quit playing. But, so like I said, He fulfilled the law. Okay. But during that time is when uh, the man's son was filled with demons. He was cutting himself on tombs, and when the pigs, they spoke up and said, don't kill us, permit us to, blah blah blah. And so he can't, when he pulled the demons out of the dude, he threw them in the pigs and they ran over the cliff. That's another reason why traditionally some of the old people say you're not supposed to eat pork, because of that too, because God saw it fit to throw the demons in the pork, and that eventually those demons that's in the pork will kill you. Now I understand what they were saying. I don't know how much validity there has to it, but it makes sense, okay? But sometimes just because things make sense don't mean it's biblical, okay? So I'm like, oh my goodness. He said from eggs. You are absolutely right. I think that chickens are. Thank you. See, Catherine. See. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And we love it so much, don't we? But let me tell you something physically that a lot of doctors won't tell you. There is a hormone in chicken, okay, that causes the body to have joint pain. Now just think about it. What, Creole? Absolutely. I told y'all I went to medical school. I just couldn't finish because I didn't have a babysitter. Okay. I'm letting you know, seriously, there is a hormone that is in chicken that if you eat, like if you eat one piece of chicken, two pieces of chicken, it don't affect you. But if you somebody who eats chicken, let's just say about maybe 3 times a week, or you eat, when you eat your chicken, you eat like 8 pieces or whatever, that hormone is compound in the body, and it causes, allegedly, I got, let me say that to cover myself, allegedly joint pain. So just monitor yourself from now on. Like if you go and you get 12 wings, let's just say within maybe 12 hours, give it that much. See if you have some form of joint pain that you don't normally have. Now, this is something that other people that I teach know. And that's why they, try to get grass fed chicken, and they try to, just, oh, I just got to have my bird. Okay, well, I mean, knowing is half the battle. Just measure yourself. How many can I eat? How many pieces can I eat before I start feeling that effect? If you just got to have it. But, knowledge is power. Catherine is friends with your cat. Stop it, the hell. Let me see. I eat a whole chicken every day. I bet you do. It depends on how old you are, because let me tell you something. Because even in what I'm about to say depends on how old you are. Now, if you kicking 60 in the butt, I don't know if you should be eating a whole chicken every day. Let's just talk about that, okay? Now, if you just eating white meat, that's one thing. But you eating the skin and all, man, you better slow down, okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'd rather go buy a whole chicken instead of those pieces. I'd rather get a whole chicken, take it right there to the butcher. Like, especially if you go to K. Rogers, aka Kroger, you can go in the section, get a whole chicken, and go over to them. They say, "How may I help you? Can you cut this down for me? Or can you split this in half for me?" And they'll do it. They ain't doing nothing else. They'll do it. You know. So that's when I do it, because I know how to spatchcock a chicken too. That's where you take the major bone out the back and it spreads out. I know how to do that too. I had to learn that to be a chef. But sometimes I just don't feel like it. How about that? I just don't want to do it. So I put my dollars to work. I walk my little happy, plump little self right over there and say, they like, "Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?" Yes. Can you take the backbone out of this for me? Sure, ma'am. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, that's it. Thank you. And then they bring it back. And for those of you all who don't wash your meat, something wrong with you. The only thing you can't wash is hamburger. But everything else you fry, you better wash that stuff off. Now, my ex mod 300, he used to work for Tyson. Okay. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what he did for Tyson, but he used to work for Tyson. And he said people don't wash their chicken off. He said, I don't know why. Because if they drop that chicken on the ground, they ain't gonna wash it off and pack it. They're gonna pack that chicken right up. And for all them people telling y'all not to wash your chicken, you crazy. Does it? I just can't. 60 is at your door. I just can't. I can't. Me and Walmart just don't get along. See, I knew something. Okay, let me just talk about here in Kentucky. I used to live like maybe 10 minutes from a major Walmart. And I used to hit there all the time. Like, that used to be my second home. I used to wake up in the middle of the night sometime. And my husband be like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Walmart." He's like, "Wait a minute, let me get my clothes on." Because I knew I ain't supposed to. He didn't like me out after dark. He just didn't. But sometimes I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, let me just get up and go walk around. So I would go there. And then I do some shopping, come home with bags and stuff at 3 something in the morning. It's ridiculous. But I started noticing their meat. And then when you get their hamburger, it had crunchy stuff in it. I'm like, oh, no, player. I would take it back and get my money. Yeah, I opened it up, and that's how I knew that this crunchy stuff was in here. Y'all can have it. I don't want it. So, yeah, I stopped dealing with Walmart altogether. Now, I like me some Sam's, and I do have a Sam. Matter of fact, I got to renew my Sam's card. But it's a new place coming here called BJ's. Some of y'all may already have one. My sister got a card. She gonna add me to her card. Praise God. And yeah, we're gonna do, because our stocks. Let me show y'all a picture. I can't. It's on the other screen. Uh, Let me see if I can go to. Let me show y'all a picture. Hold on. Y'all gonna be like, "Really, Creole?" Yup. I always knock his phone over. Hold on. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. I gotta resave it. Speaking of, I have a friend who, her husband, my late husband, and one of my cousins' late husband all died, and another one of my friends. All our late husbands died like within 5 weeks of each other, right? And my friend got remarried like within maybe a month. My other friend got remarried within 3 months, and me and my cousin, we still like, I don't know how y'all did it that soon, because it's taking me to now to even open up myself to date, to say, okay, I'm ready to date. You know, let's get her done. But they went right in, and my cousin's like, she don't even know if she ready to do that. So I feel her on that. So I'm like, do y'all think it was too soon, or y'all think people get lonely, so they feel that loneliness, that's what they were doing, was feeling that loneliness around that time. Because I was like, I thought it was too soon for real, but not everybody had a relationship with their spouse like me and my cousin had with our spouses. So, I try not to judge, but that was kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to pull my picture down. I didn't think so. Not the one I want y'all to see, because I want y'all to see how I got it stocked. Uh, let's see. That's not showing my stock though. Hold on. Let's see. I can't show y'all mines, but let me see. It's not even giving it justice, man. When I tell y'all we are some stocking people, I told y'all I got two of those big old shelves that you buy and put together that's got like one, let me see, I'm looking at 5 shelves to it. It's a big old thing. It's got about 5 shelves to it. I got 4 of those. And I got 3 in my basements with nothing but stock. I'm talking all type of soap powders, the pods, the liquids, um, Tide, Gain, and Armor Hammer. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Matter of fact, I got to add to it. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 boxes of fabric softener sheets with a 200 plus in them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then over in the corner, 3 more packs of paper towel with 18 in it. I have 36 times 10. I got 36 rows, and they in a pack, and I got 10 of those. Um, I'm trying to think of what else. I just got stopped. I don't play. I do not play. I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and can't get it. So yeah, and I was just gonna show y'all how I got it. It stocked up on this one and this one and this one and this one. I got some more stuff down there too, which ain't none of your business. But it's stacked up as well. Only thing I don't have stacked up is ammunition, and I'm doing that next. That's the only thing I don't. They used to say when my late husband used to come home, he would see a package on the porch, like a big old package, and he come in with it. He's like, I either be there before he goes to work. He's like, babe, what you order now? I'm like, something for the house. He said, I know that, but what is? I'm like, I don't know. He said, you don't order this stuff and don't know. He'll open it up. He said, oh, it's some more of this, it's some more of that. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, me, like my one friend I'm talking about, she got me beat. Her whole basement is a store. She got canned goods. She got shaving cream. She got shavers. She's got, when I tell you, her whole basement, she's got it made like a store. You can go down there with a grocery bag and go shopping. That's how I'm trying to grow up and be like her. I am trying to grow up to be like her because, yeah, I'm like, she's doing it, but she coupons. I don't know how to coupon. And it should be easy, but I don't know how to coupon. I want to get into it, but she coupons a lot, and that's how she get her stuff. She go and get her stuff almost for dirt free, y'all, for real. So if y'all know how to coupon, honey, let's yoke up. We can do a live on both channels, and you can teach me and other people how to coupon because it's gonna become important. And with this administration on getting more for less. And everything. So, honey, I tell you, I know my limitations. I don't know how to do it, but I'm willing to learn. I am willing to learn. Um, I didn't do a vision board this year. Usually I do it with my channel. I didn't do it this year because we talk so much about what we want to do in life. So I didn't see it necessary to actually do a vision board, but I am going to do I'm going to do the next 6 months, what it looks like. And I'm gonna bring people up on the panel, and we're gonna, write down what we're gonna try to do and keep each other accountable. for the next 6 months and everything. We're gonna do extreme couponing. Was it? I know. Hey, Linda G. I know, Catherine. You better get them up and make them clean their kitchen. Shoot, everybody had a job here. Everybody. Now I went back over it, of course, if it wasn't done to my specifics, But yeah, did y'all hear what happened this morning? My cat's gone. My kitten's gone. We're gonna have a party because she's gone. Cause she broke. She actually pulled my uh what is this thing called? Screen. She pulled my computer screen down off my desk this morning. Looked at it and ran. She meant to do it. She meant to do it. Oh, to the home. Yeah, to the home. To the homeless. I'm not homeless, but the cat place thingamajigger. I can't think of that place. But she out of here. Yeah. Whenever you cause me money, yeah, she packed up with her bag and she gone. Girl, whenever you start to cause me money, you gotta go. Which she was leaving tomorrow anyway. You know what I'm saying? But no, you pulled my computer monitor off my desk, looked at it, and then took off running. Like she clammed up, put her 2 paws up on the edge of my couch, opened her mouth, pulled the whole stack of mail that came that I had just sorted down on the ground, looked at it, and ran off. That's just she's like that. She's got a temperament like that. Like I had just fed her nice old cat food, fresh water, because I washes her water thing out. Ever since just read my book says slime stays in it. So I takes it, I washes it out real good, like as if it's one of my dish things that I'm gonna eat out of. Washes it out real good, put fresh water in and everything, fresh food, sit it in her spot. She go over, she eats some of it. Next thing you know, she jumps in the garbage. She wants garbage. She don't want food. She wants garbage. Something wrong with that cat. I know. Thank you, Catherine. Shall. Nah, but when you cause me money, you gotta go. And this ain't my first kitten that I had, y'all. One kitten I had for a long time. Her name was Beans. And she got outside some type of way. And the neighbors' dogs, they had 2 big Rockwilders 2 doors down from me, had gotten loose and seen her on my porch. Now, what was ironic? I was in the back of my house in the kitchen and I kept hearing a cat, but my cat never goes outside. So I never thought it was mine. I just kept hearing the cat and I would hear a dog. I would hear the rah, 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 rah. And I said, whoever that cat is, honey, she fighting for her life. Never knew it was my cat. I know it was God, brought me from the back of the house to look through my house for Beans, because usually Beans is somewhere sitting or she's around my ankle, and she wasn't either. And I said right out my mouth, that it cannot be Beans. I look out the door, I don't see none but gray fur. Just gray fur everywhere on the porch. Nothing left. They tore my cat up. Told her up. And if you saw how big Beans was, I'm gonna put a picture of her on my community wall. If you saw how big she was, everybody thought she was a little puppy, because that's how she was big as a puppy. And I said, no, it's a cat. They tore my baby up. So it kind of made me not want a cat for a while, because that was my heart. I was attached to Beans. That was my baby. So then I got another one. And then that cat wanted to be a hooker. So anytime you cracked the door, she took off running. So I said, you got one time to run out this door again, and out this door you'll stay. Because I don't do that out and in. I'm OCD. Told y'all, I don't do that. You can't go outside with all them germs and come back in my... No, we don't do that. So she ran outside, and outside she was. That's what I heard they do. Well, yeah, the cat that I just got rid of, she tore up my blind in my dining room, so I got it fixed a certain way, because I hate when you ride past somebody's house and they got their tore up blinds showing. It's like, replace your blinds, I fix them. Ugh, so it's you wouldn't even know it's tore up. But I am, come spring, gonna replace it. I already had somebody measure it for me, so I'm gonna replace it. and everything because I can't stand it. It bothers me. It bothers me. You'd be surprised what get on my nerves, but that right there get on my nerves. Now I can set my dining room table back up. I could put my glasses in my dinnerware, and I could look all pretty the way that I should without worrying about this cat jumping on my table, knocking over my glasses, knocking over my plates. Just being ornery. I ain't never seen a cat was ornery. Girl, a hooker. She wanted to be a hooker. Yeah, and that's my mama said. That's not a normal cat. And I said, y'all right. Because, like I said, you got a whole situation set up right here. Good old situation, good food, good water. You got all that good stuff set up. But you want trash. Trash. We get up, you done knocked over, and this trash can's big, y'all. It ain't small. Lid on it. She done knocked it over so she can get in it. And she just goes in there and just pulls everything out. And she's happy. No matter what toys we give her, no matter what balls we give her, no matter. She don't want that. She want trash. I probably did. Look at the ham show. I probably did. Because he was like, yeah, because when I clicked back over, he was saying, well, I'm gonna let y'all, I'm going to bed because I'm tired and I gotta do something. I'm like, well, let me just go on and click out. I'll go back and look at it. Girl, but what had happened? I know I said I was gonna stop calling that woman that. I'm sorry. Uppity. I know she was like on 10 yesterday for some reason. So yeah, and here's the thing, I wasn't taken up for what is his name, whatever that man's name is that him and Teresa used to date. I wasn't taken up for him. I just heard what he was saying. I'm like, okay, he's talking about the honesty factor, and that makes it hard. What? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Y'all know I love me some Catherine. What I'm gonna say about that, Chad. People worry me. It's like if okay, let me. No, but there you go, baby. I couldn't think of him. I wanted to call him G something. I don't know why I want to call that man with a G. But here's the thing right here. When I lived in the projects, my house was laid. I told you I was only paying what? I started out paying what, $30 rent, and then it got bumped up because that person, like I said, showed proof of 20 something hours a week, but actually it was like 40 to 42 hours. But anyway, never you mind, none of your business. Anyway, so there was extra money flowing in. Baby, when people came to my house, they were shocked. They would stop in the middle. They would stop it right there at the door, between the door and the furnace. They go, oh. And I'd be like, what? Because I'm used to it. So I'm like, what? Oh my God, your house is laid. I'm like, oh, thank you. So I don't understand how, and my mother and my grandmother, my daddy used to tell me, it's not where you live, it's how you live. Because you can live in the middle of poverty or wherever, but that don't excuse your house not being clean or organized. Now, a lot of people have a mental issue, believe it or not, to where cleanliness is something they don't do. I don't know, I just know that to be a fact. And just like OCD is a mental issue. I know that. It's where you feel things are not clean enough. So you keep cleaning and you keep cleaning. That comes from somewhere. Okay, so I'm not naive. Of course, I used to be a therapist. I know that's a mental disorder. Just like being dirty is extremely dirty. And that's okay with you. You're comfortable with it. That comes from somewhere. Let me see, that chick walked around with. I know that's right. Don't you know there are people that be on YouTube that hate people because their life is not their life? The first thing they just like, okay, here's my opinion. I'm not saying it's true. Oh, we over an hour, y'all. Let me hurry up. Here's my opinion. Uh, the real K fit. I think a lot of people don't like her because she's pretty. Now people gonna argue me down about that. Like, girl, please. I really do. I really think a lot of people don't like the real K fit because she's pretty. And the second reason I think they don't like her is because how she carries herself, the way she talks. Just like you hear a lot of people talk about Miss T Velocity. And the first thing they say about Miss T Velocity, she thinks she's better than everybody. But that's because the way she carries herself and the way she talks. Not once have I ever heard her say she thought she's better than people. I haven't. Don't mean she hasn't. I'm just saying I haven't. But I pick up that a lot of times people measure themselves against other people. And sometimes when they feel like they can't measure up or they don't measure up, then they pick that person to be the person that they don't like. Now, if you ask me, Creole, and I say, yeah, and you say, Creole, do you think you better than people? Some people, yes. I do. And it's okay to feel that way. I do. I would be stupid to say, and I know I'm better than some people, to be sitting here and go, no, I don't think, yes, I do. Just like some people feel they're better than me, and they may be. And it don't take away who I am. I'm sorry. That's just how I look at it. And I know some people got it going on more than I do. And that's cool. That's fine. I don't begrudge them because of what they have or what they're doing. I'm like, you go, girl, you go, man. I ain't there yet. When I grow up, maybe I'll be like you. I don't got that yet. I ain't, you somewhere I'm not. And that's okay. It's only people only like you when you dumb yourself down. And if that's what makes you like me because I dumb myself down, then don't like me. I'm telling you, a lot of people have stopped speaking to me. And here's the reason why. Ask me why. Ask me why. I'll tell y'all, I don't know. Now ask me if I care. Okay. Especially if I know I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't said nothing about you. I ain't mistreated you at all. I care less. I ain't for everybody. And I tell people that you either like me or you don't. There's no in between. Seriously. I'm not for everybody. And I know that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's fine. But I'm talking about people who I thought we was cool. Just all of a sudden one day decided I ain't speaking to her. I ain't talking to her. I don't even know her. And that's what I call secret feelings. Because evidently you had secret feelings all along, but you decided that on this day, because I talked about McDonald's and you like McDonald's, you ain't speaking to me no more. Grow up. That stuff you do in middle school. I'm so far advanced from that. It's like, okay, baby. All right. Have at it. They say there's something about Jay Wilson as well. I can't, you know what? Here's my thing. I love Jay Wilson's house. I love the fact when he walked around and showed his house. I love his house. Whether it's whatever furniture or not, I don't care about that. I love his house. I think it's just like I love Sean Bradley's house. I love the things that I saw that whatever they said it looked like at first. I don't remember him having a bad house. But for him to have a 6-bedroom and he bought it for one price and now it's the whole honey, that's business. That's business 101. Buy low, invest, make it expensive. Hello. When you buy a house, that's why I try not, and this is just me. I try not to buy a house more than maybe 150, 120. And I tell you why. If I can get it lower than that, I am. Because I rather invest in the house, okay? Because one thing that sells houses is kitchens. I rather invest in the house. And that way, when it gets reevaluated, I've done doubled my value in my home. Then I could sell it for what I want. Here's the thing, though, that people don't consider. When you buy a house, you got to consider the house on the left and the house on the right. Because if you're buying a house and the house on the right is tore down and the house on the left is halfway tore down, but you're going to buy this house at this price so you can invest, you might as well get enough money to buy both houses on the left and the right. Because even though your house now has all these new things in it to make it, the mini mansion you wanted, they're going to consider the house on the left and they're going to consider the house on the right. And your value will not go up. You be done invested in a pit, money pit. That's all it'll be good for is just a money pit. You'll have to rent it out, which ain't a bad thing. Because if I had a house that I couldn't afford, I think I would rent it. I would put it on Section 8 and rent it and make that house pay for where I moved at. And I would use the money that I get for everything else. Now, you can put in a contract, if something goes wrong, that the people in the house that's occupying the house and the rental is responsible for this and this. But you got to know the laws too. You can't make them responsible for things that you yourself as the owner of the house is responsible for. Like the roof, the water heater, the central air system, things of that nature. But the windows, if they get bust out, that's on you. If I got to come and unclog this sink more than twice a year because you dumping grease in the sink or you got hairballs down there and all that, that's on you. My carpet get burnt, not wear and tear, but burnt. I get, whatever, that's on you. Just have confidence and know their self-worth. That's right. Some don't like because they like it in them. That's true. That's why I said I've never, except at one time I told y'all when I cut my hair, but my husband hurried up and changed that, honey. He's like, oh no. No. But anyway, I never, by me being the darkest one in my household, like my mother, I told y'all she's Irish and all this other stuff. My sister takes after her. She's high yellow like her. My mother passes, believe it or not. She can pass. She blends in with, and everything. But I took after my father, right? And my father, I used to tell my father I'm quarter to midnight black. And my daddy used to say, if you quarter to midnight, I must be midnight, like that. Saying that he's way darker than me, okay? And, they've always, he used to call me his little black China doll. That's how my daddy officially would tell people, I got a little black China doll. Here come my baby. Here my black China doll, like that. And I never was, yeah. So I didn't know. I love my black so much. Let me just say it like that. I love my black so much. It was odd to me to hear women my color or darker, if it's a possibility, but darker, that had an issue with their color. Because I've never had an issue with my color. Even amongst light-skinned women, I still felt like I was the belle of the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like it was weird to me. So I've always been that kid, be like, why come you don't like yourself? And whatever. And I'm like, girl, people be trying to look like us, Speaking of, let me do this too while I'm at it, because I am honoring what I wanted to do. Oh, let me finish this. I'm going from one stream to another. We're going to talk about this sex thing real quick. And then next week, y'all have an upper hand on when I go into incubus and all of that. So let's talk about this sex thing real quick. And then I'm going to show y'all something. We out of here. But make sure y'all, I can't make sure y'all can see it. Oh, I hope y'all can see it. That dag blessed cat. Oh, here we go.
If you feel drained after sex, 9 times out of 10, this person has taken your energy. Sex is supposed to be an exchange of energy. That's why the acronym created for it is sexual energy exchange. There should be an equal amount of pure loving energy that passes between both of y'all. But some people literally just want to suck up your energy. If you feel discombobulated or fatigue after sex, 9 times out of 10, your partner had a demon or something. That person's demons had sex with you. These sexual demons are called incubus and succubus. The incubus is a male sex demon and the succubus is a female sex demon. When I say demons, it could simply mean low vibrational entities and low vibrational spirits that inhabit low vibrational people, and people that don't heal their trauma, and people that just go around having sex with all kind of people. Transferring STDs, sexually transmitted demons. One thing woman has to realize is that your coochie is a portal. This is a portal for life to come through. But if you keep having sex with somebody with demons and they impregnate you, you would just spawn a demon. Women are in control of what type of spirits come into this world. Y'all are the gatekeepers. So y'all need to take y'all portal way more serious. If you don't already do. If you do, that's fine. And if you haven't, start getting into yoni steams and womb cleansing. Take cleansing spiritual baths. And yes, men can do this too. Start going into nature and grounding to really cleanse this energy about you. Do a lot of womb cleansing so we can stop this world from being infested with demons. And if y'all need more help about this subject, comment cleanse and I'll send you a link to the Illuminated One Discord.
So I wanted to back it up. Some of the stuff that I have been talking about, the incubus and succubus. I wanted to make sure I have never met a woman black enough. Ah, that's cute. You know, some men don't like dark-skinned women. Seriously, they just don't. They feel like if they're, dark-skinned, then, they slave mentality and all this and all of that. But women, let me pull up. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. This is what I wanted to do on YouTube, and I got so much slack and flack about it, I couldn't do it. And so there is a whole channel dedicated to dark-skinned women, and it actually says dark-skinned beautiful. And, I said, well, when I go on today, I am going to highlight a couple of my sisters on this page. Now, most of it to me is geared to men, but, hold on. Yeah, you know what? My mama is really messing with my Shana at this moment. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this picture right here first, and then I got two more to show y'all. I think she's beautiful. I really do. Hold on. I think she is beautiful. Do you hear me? I do. I think she's gorgeous. I love her complexion. Okay, let me get the next one. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Kitty baby. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she is, ain't she, Catherine? I'm like, what, the French poodle? Okay. Right here. Make sure y'all can see it. I think she's pretty too. Enough said. Enough said. Do you hear me? So that's what I was trying to do when I was trying to have, the panel and everything to show my sisters who are battling with with believing in their skin color, that you're beautiful, you're smart, you're just as good as everybody else, and have them come on and tell, about something that affected them and how they overcame it. But it turned to be such I really didn't think people would think about it like in a negative way. I'm like, really? I couldn't believe it because that's not where my heart and mind was. So it's like I can't believe people's taking this as a negative connotation that, I'm saying everybody else ain't. No, everybody else always get the wonderful accolades. You don't have comedians coming out here talking about, somebody so light they transparent or something like that. But you do have a lot of comedians. You have a lot of pro athletes that tell you if you dork like this, we don't want you. You're a mammy, you're a slave, you remind me of this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird. Maybe my title was off, but I did it as a just something to get your attention, but nevertheless, because my intentions was not to hurt anyone, I just went on and canceled it because I couldn't stand behind the new version. I couldn't. It wasn't me. And so I said, if and when I do it again, this time I'm gonna do it. And I know everybody's still not gonna be happy about it. So I'm gonna have to just stand on it and be like, nah, this is what's gonna do. If you don't like it, if you're not happy about it, then don't come over. You know what I'm saying? So, because by now people should know, especially if you listen to me, the one thing Creole don't try to do is antagonize other people. That is not even in my, if anything, I try to uplift you, as I'm uplifting myself. So yeah, so that's the one thing I wanted to do was just, it gets no better. It's sad. It's really sad. And the reason why I thought that is because my content is not beef sector content. So I was like, well, of course I can do this because I'm not in the beef sector, not with my channel. I support beef sector, but I'm not in it with my channel. My channel's far away from it. So I can do this. But it got so much, y'all, and ODS and Pizza, shout out to them. They was like, you might as well go on and do it and captivate on all that attention that you get your numbers like that. And I couldn't, because I knew it wasn't what I no. Mm-mm. And as far, I guess, if numbers wise, it would have been smart to do it. You know what I'm saying? But anytime little old me make everybody's news, I don't know. Lord, I made everybody's news. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Even people that supported me was like, I was like, y'all know me. Y'all got something negative to say? Oh my. And then some people that was dark skinned felt some way about it in a negative way. I'm like, why would you be negative about me uplifting us? I don't get that. I know you did, Catherine. I know. That's why I said most people that know me, they knew where my heart was. They knew where my heart was. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, this was something for them to jump on and yeah, I'm gonna get in here and fight this. You don't have no problem people calling you a itch and everything else. But you have a problem with, somebody trying to uplift another sister that may be a little darker. Even Nubiology, shout out to Nubiology. Nubiology was like, uh, just this challenge don't concern me. She said, so I ain't gonna get mad about it. This one I gotta sit out of. And I respected her so much for saying it, because y'all know Nubiology isn't, she isn't dark skinned. And I respected her so much. I really did. I'm like, thank you so much. you know. But I didn't do it because, like I said, the one thing I wasn't trying to do was offend people. And so, yeah. Like, let me show y'all this. People don't think I'm dark. Let me show y'all a picture of me. Y'all ready? Let me make sure y'all can see it. That's not a light-skinned chick. Give me a dark-skinned chick. I'm dark. I don't know. And then people's like, you ain't dark. I'm dark. That's a dark woman. That's me. That's darkness. I just represent well. That's all it is. You know, that's it. So, got my little nose and stuff, it just is what it is. So I don't know. I don't know what they wanted from me. I'm like, and I thank y'all that was supporting me talking about Creole is dark skinned. These people told me I was light skinned. That's why I was trying to do it. It was just funny. I started hearing a whole lot of stuff about me I didn't know. I was like, wow, I ain't no way. Okay. All right, chick. That's cool. That's cool. Ah, really? All right. Okay. I need to do that too. Gotcha. Cool beans, So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It looked like a dark skinned woman to me. Okay. I'm like, So it is what it is. Fortunately, I like me. Okay. Imperfections and all. I like me. Right. Uh that's all I can say about that. Now I wish my knees worked better, y'all. Cause look, let me tell y'all, my knees, right? I don't know how we gonna do this and skate because my knees is something else. I don't know how we gonna do this escape, but I'm determined this summer because I don't do the winter. I don't do coldness. As spring hit, I will be back in the skating ring. I might have to just wrap up my knees or wear a knee brace, But I'm gonna be on them skates. Okay, I just really am. I gotta go and place a cake for my mom because Kroger wouldn't let me do it. It was still too early. I gotta place her birthday cake tomorrow. Oh Lord. And go from there. And yeah, I'll be glad when this day is over. It's taken so much out of me and my siblings from my mom. I'll be glad when it's I'm trying to hide this from her and trying to reaffirm with the guests and all this and stuff. It's wormy. It's wormy. Plus everybody who's gonna serve and the people that's gonna do the drinks and the jello shots and the food, that's gonna serve the food because we gotta bring the food in. And then one of my sisters is always late for everything. I don't care what it is. She's never on time. She's definitely never early. She's always late, which makes me and her argue. Okay. I know she's gonna be late. She knows she's gonna be late, and I tell her ahead of time to set her clock up 30 minutes. Oh no, I'm gonna be on time this time. And I know she be lying. Because for some reason everything happens to throw her behind. Y'all, even on a job, let me tell you how I work. I'm so anal. On the job, if I gotta be there, if my start time is at 7:30, I'm there at 7 o'clock. Why so early, you say? So I can sit down, take a deep breath, fix my coffee, make sure everything is cool, get my burns together, and then start my day. I always say a prayer before I start anyway. I hate rushing in having the clock straight on. That's never cool. So no matter what job it is, I don't care. When I used to have to be at work at 6:30, I was there at 6 o'clock. Eating my little breakfast, sipping my coffee, done got my screens pulled up, saying my prayer, got my thing together. I'm ready. Let's go. 6:30 happened. Hey, thank you for calling Bank of. I was just raised, if you on time, you late. If you early, you on time. That's how my mama operates. That's how my daddy operate, my grandparents. That's just how I don't know what happened to her. I promise you I don't know what happened to her. Because everywhere she goes, she's late. Except for work. Ain't that funny? She always on time when it comes to work, but she late everywhere else. I told her she's self-centered. I said that's the mind of a self-centered individual. Stop trying to diagnose me. I said I ain't gotta diagnose you. That's common darn sense. If you early to work but late everywhere else, that means you're self-centered. You really smart. You know where to be early at, don't you? at least on time. That's self-centered. And I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it. So I'm already getting myself equipped. Okay, Coco, you know she gonna be late. Most likely your mother and her are gonna bump into each other. So it really won't be a surprise. And then her wife and that side, the side she's married on, make my shana hurt. And everybody been following me. You know my shana is that thing. They bother me. They bother me. Everything is always, well, my wife couldn't find the keys, and then we couldn't find this, and then this person needed this, and then that person's supposed to be here at this time, and they didn't show. Save the drama and not for my mama. So I'm already getting my attitude together. I'm getting my most likely I might have to be the one that be there, early. I'll probably be there like 45 minutes early and tell everybody, even the DJ, y'all meet me there. Don't come after me. Meet me there. I'm gonna be there at 6:20. It starts at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna be there at 6:20. Y'all get there at 6:20. We all should be parking and pulling up at the same time. I want y'all coming in and setting up. We're gonna get these tables set up, everything. By the time 7 o'clock roll around and she get there at 7:15, even the guests need to be there at 7 o'clock. Cause she's arriving at 7:15. I made it that way. And my mama's always early. So she gonna get there at 7:05. You catch what I'm saying? I don't need y'all walking in with her. It's not y'all day. Pray for me. Anyway, y'all. The fact that I only got one computer now, I don't know how I'm gonna do this until my son thinks he's got a monitor downstairs. I'm gonna see if it'll fit on here, and everything. If it does, praise Jesus. If not, then I'll just have to deal with this one computer, which gonna slow me up doing lives. Some people may think it's a good thing. I'm trying to get my daggone watch hours, so forget what you heard. I'm gonna come on every day until I eat, and even though they are doing me, my watch hours ain't moved in a week. And I'm getting views and it ain't moved. And the dork, it's the dork something. You emailed me, boo. Thank you. You gave me such kind words. Thank you. Thank you for being a butterfly. And thank you for supporting me. I appreciate that so much. I didn't want to end this live without talking about that. I appreciate you and thank you so much. And those of you all who always encourage me, I appreciate y'all too. Y'all don't know. I don't take it lightly. I live off love. I live off positive affirmations, and so when you all say good things to me, I take it to heart. I don't never accept negative ever. So you ain't got to worry about that. But I do thank you guys. When you get it out the mud, and everything, it's sometimes you just need to know that somebody's listening. Sometimes you need to know somebody is just listening, that they got you, that they understand you, So that's why I don't mind talking about some of the things. When y'all email me, say, can we talk about this or can you go back over this? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because unlike a lot of content creators, I wouldn't have a channel without y'all. Make sure you heard that. I would not have a channel without y'all. So if don't nobody else want y'all always welcome over here. If y'all feel like y'all being disrespected in other people's channels, come on over here. I'll take you. I'll take you. We the rejects. We the rejects. If you knew what a butterfly was, baby, go look up the analogy of a butterfly. Last but not least, I want to leave y'all with this, and this was on that other channel. Let me see if I shared it. It's on that other computer. Let me see if I shared it. Yep, I did. Oh, I'm so smart. Thank you, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Right here. This is a book for all of you scholars that like to read and study. The Hood Table. Hey, I told you I was over in her house earlier today. Make sure y'all give her a click in the view as well. That's my boo. That's one of my. Let me see. I got like 3 second homes, but that's really my first second home. If that makes sense. Did that make sense? Okay. All right. Here we go. Right here, y'all. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Okay, y'all see that? Let me get back to it. Hold on. It's moving slow. Okay. The Delectable Negro. Let me tell y'all, back in slavery time, they were eating black people. Cannibalism. They were actually killing and eating black people. Okay. And so this book is about eating black people literally as well as figuratively. Okay. And this happened during slavery, human consumption, and hemorectism within U.S. slavery culture. Okay. And it's only 104 pages. So read this. It's really interesting. It's, you know, I read the synopsis of this book, and so this is on my to read book. But I've heard a lecture on this as well. They broke it down, so that's why I can tell you this is a very interesting book. A lot of you I don't know, just like I didn't. A lot of stuff that went on during slavery. Okay, but yeah, one of the things that they were doing, also they were wearing our skin as coats. They would skin us and take our skin and wear it as coats. Okay. Like there are some human black skin coats that was auctioned off and they was like hundreds and thousands of dollars. Yes, people are still auctioning stuff like that off, right? So this right here is called the Delectable Negro, and it is talking about eating us. It's just breaking down how we taste it and things of that nature. That's something also, y'all. If your children are at least older than 12, or at least 12 and older, let me say it like this. This is some of the books that you may want to encourage them to read about their history. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't like the book form, all you got to do is go to Audible. And Audible is where the books read to you, and you can download this. You know, if you're a part of Audible, you can download this and let it breathe to them. Give them something to listen to while they're playing their game, and then give them a quiz. I used to quiz my kids, especially when it came to church stuff, to make sure they paid attention in church. They knew that. It depended on what they told me about what they learned in church, whether how much time they got outside, how much time they got doing what they want to do, and all that other stuff. If not, I need you go in there and read that chapter and tell me what you got from that chapter. For real. And I know y'all like, woo, it's hard. No, it ain't. These kids are very intelligent. Anytime you can tell a 3-year-old a rap song, and they can rap it back to you, they can learn Bible verses. They can learn what thus said the Lord. They can learn about their history. Especially you want something from me, and I'm working, but you want that from, okay, what you gonna get me? I don't work. No, you don't work. But I tell you what you do. Bring me an A in on your math test. Explain to me about your social studies test that you had, and we'll see. Nowadays, these kids ain't got to work for nothing, because most of y'all parents, I'm gonna give mine what I didn't have. I don't want them to have to go through that. That's why they don't know nothing about suffering. That's why they don't know how to beans, cornbread. You know, they'll tell you in a minute, I ain't eat no beans. You'll starve. It's always some bologna in there. I mean, but you expected me to go and pull out some fried pork chops and all this to give you a seafood boil and all that. You got me messed up. Yeah, I better introduce these kids to beans, tuna fish, Honey, one meal used to be with us, tuna fish and chips. What we having today? Tuna fish. And I bought y'all some chips. So y'all can fix your sandwich anytime y'all want to. Yes, ma'am. We got some Kool-Aid. Yeah, if you make some. Oh, yeah. My kids will tell you to just say, Mom, we gonna make some tuna fish. When you gonna make some tuna fish? White beans. Now I might fry you some chicken on the side. I will give you a bird. The black eyed peas are more than just the first of the year. Brown beans. You're not gonna talk to me. You ain't got no job. I'm sorry. I taught my oldest son, he was catching the torque, the transit. He was catching that when he was in the second or third grade to school. Because the way we worked and everything, and a bus didn't come there, he'd catch the bus. We set him right up front the first time, told the bus driver what school he was going to, and can you tell him what stop to get off at? Because we know this is the bus. He's like, oh yeah, I got a little man. What if the car break down? What your kids gonna do? I'll wait. Half of them don't know if I walk from this block 2 blocks up and make a left, I'll be right where I need to be. They don't know it unless they in the car. I will never handicap my kids like that, ever. That's why I said God knew when to give me kids. My baby's 22. She's on her own. She been knowing how to catch the bus for the longest. Even though she got rides, but she still knew how to catch the bus. She knew how to get from one part of the town to the other. If she didn't, she called me. Mom, I'm right here on the corner of such, such a, I got to get to such, such, what I need to do. Okay, do you see that building? Yeah. Okay, walk that way. You're going to go 4 blocks that way. When you get 4 blocks up, let me know what you see. Yes, ma'am. Call me back. I see blah, 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 blah. Okay, if you make a right there, that big old gray tall building, it should say, it does. Okay, that's where I need to be. All right. I've never handicapped my kids, ever. Ain't gonna start, which I don't have to now because they, like I said, my baby 22 and on her own. I'm basically an empty nester and love it. Don't know how to act. It took me a long time to get used to it. It took me a long time to stop cooking so much because I would still cook for a big family. I was like, oh my goodness, let me start cutting this down. So I went to a whole point. It went from cutting down to nothing. And my children started saying, Mama, we understand that we grown. And we understand that, Daddy's not here. We get that. We got that. But we still here. Can you cook at least once a month? Once a month? I said, Lord, okay. So that's what I started doing. Now I cook once a week. I cook some form of a meal once a week. Those that come can have it. Those that don't, maybe every now and then I drop packages off. It just depends on how much I cook. Other than that, they come through. Oh, Mama, where you got any bowls? Y'all got all of my bowls to pack out of here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll bring this one back. Love it. Love it. I do. I love it. Oh, Lord. Yes. So, and shout out to Mama Tita. I miss Mama Tita. I do, y'all. And I can't find her. So evidently she had her name blocked and I received that. But I would love to see Mama Tita. I would love to put some money on her books. I would love to just make sure she's okay. See, here's my thing. I don't turn my back on the people that support me. I don't care what they go through. I don't care what they go through. If I love you, I love you. Only you can turn me against you. That's why I don't understand this thing when we call ourselves supporting people. As soon as somebody else don't like them, you don't like them. I ain't never been me. It's never been me. And I ain't going to start to this day. I know a lot of people don't like her. That's your business. I do. And I still support her. Before anybody knew of a Coco 929 Creole, she was supporting me. She would come over here and she was a big time content creator. She would come over here. She would tell people about me. So yeah, she would give me words of affirmation. She would text me. She would cash out me. Even if I wasn't on, she would still cash out me. And one day I didn't even know her real name for real. I was like, who is this? But thank you. And somebody had to tell me that's Tina. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, excuse me if I don't, it takes a minute for me to turn on people. And that's why I'm like, if I support people, I support them. And if I tell you I love you, I love you. There's more than sexual love, y'all. Some of y'all need to read the Bible. Seriously, I go to school. There's more than sexual love. If I say I love, oh, she love that person. Ooh, they must be, huh? If I tell you I'm for you, I'm for you. And if I tell you if you need me, I'm here. Real talk. I'm one of them people, when you talk to me, you're not talking to everybody. You're talking to me. And I always ask God to let me forget it. Because prophetically, I heard too much as it is. So I don't want to keep in what you tell me unless I just got to. But other than that, I'm like, I'm just a sounding ear. That's it. A sounding ear. A lot of people don't trust it. And that's cool. I ain't begging you to tell me nothing. That's for dang sure. I'm just saying, those of you all, because it ain't for everybody, because I don't do everybody like that. But those of you all, if I feel a connection to you and I tell you, if you need me, I'm there. Or if you need to talk, I'm here. That's true. That's real talk. Ask just Andrea. Ask my old murd3rer. Even to this day, if he reach out to me like, I just need to talk to you. Okay. Shoot, ask Lolo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shoot, for that much, I forgot. Ask Catherine. So anyway, y'all, I am getting off of here. I've talked to y'all. Y'all have calmed me down from what that cat did to me. And the church, I always say, pray my strength in the Lord. I promise you, because I hope she finds a good home. I really do. She just couldn't be here at all. All right. But like I always tell y'all, no matter what the test, always do your best. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. All right. I see y'all on the YouTube streets. Check out my short I put out there of a little boo-boo dancing. Smooches.